Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Orange County Children's Theater production of Big Fish. Before we get started with our show, we'd like to remind you of the following rules in our town. 1. There is no food or drink allowed within this historic theater, not even when hidden in your purse or backpack. Water bottles are permitted. Violators will be cursed by the witch for eternity. 2. Video and audio recording is strictly prohibited during the program, as is photo taking of any kind, even by cell phone. The giant may be disturbed by bright lights. Cell phones and cameras may be confiscated and held for ransom until the end of the program. 3. There will be an intermission with various food and drink items. We ask that you enjoy your purchases outside of the theater. Thank you, and enjoy the show, Big Fish. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Orange County Children's Theater's youngest actors and actresses, otherwise known as the Telegrammers.
Dad? Mom's looking.
Oh, I don't know why we need these rehearsal dinners. I mean, these people have been eating dinner their whole lives. They don't need practice.
Is this where you taught me how to fish?
What, you caught a catfish about this big?
It's about half that size, but thank you. And thank you for cleaning it. Dad, about tomorrow.
You're nervous.
I'm not.
Oh, I can tell. You got that twitch. I'd recognize it.
Dad.
You know, when you were little, you were too scared to jump in the pool? Always had to sneak up and push you in.
That was fun for me. Actually, I wanted to talk about you.
Well, my favorite subject.
So, Josephine and I would really appreciate it if you didn't tell any of your stories at the wedding tomorrow.
Stories.
Yes, no stories, no jokes, and no anecdotes.
Okay, Will, gotcha understood.
Thanks.
You used to like my stories, though. Especially the one about the witch.
I was 6, Dad.
Oh, you were never 6. You were born a tiny, middle-aged man.
Dad.
I'm fine. You're in trouble tomorrow. You ready to get married?
I am.
And here's to what's next. Ho-ho! Evening, son.
My game.
Oh, how do you know it's high in the stands? Maybe they want to spook you from in that home run.
We were playing soccer.
Oh, well, that's barely even a sport. Now, come on, what story is going to be
I
tonight?
already marked it. Here.
Okay. Oh, Lord, Will. Oh, you don't want this. These are prefabricated, pre-digested. You know what? Let me tell you a real story.
You mean another story about you?
Oh, no, I mean a story about life, Will.
Dad, can you read?
Can I read? Of course I can read. Look. Chapter 9. Thus kept the Trojans watch, but the Achaeans were holding in wondrous panic. What is this book, Will?
It's about the Trojan War.
Oh, okay. So it's like ancient Rome and all that stuff.
They're actually Greek.
Well, you see, that's my point. I mean, we live in Alabama. We got a store under every leaf and every stone. Come here, Will. What if I told you you could change the world with just one thought? What if I told you you could be a king? Anything you desire, boy, anything on a plate, all within your power to create. Yeah, I know somewhere in the darkness there's a story meant for me, where I always know exactly what to say. And I know somewhere some surprising ending waits for me to tell it my own way. Be the hero of your story if you can. Be the champion in the fight, not just the man. Don't depend on other people to put paper next to pen. Be the hero of your story, boy, and then you can rise to be the hero once again. Now the best part of an adventure is the people you meet. What if I said I met a witch when I was very young? What if I said she showed me how I died?
How you died?
Oh yeah, powerless in the face of it, terrified in the wood. That was where my life was changed for good. Hey, what if I said I met a giant wasted in a cave? What if I claimed I rose to be far braver than the brave? All my life, both stories, son, and everyone is true. So believe me as I'm telling you, to be the hero of your story while you may. Be the guy who gets the girl that saves the day. Now you don't need a book of Greeks to teach you how to stay alive. Be a hero every story you derive. Then forever you're a hero who'll survive. Every tale that you invent becomes the life that you make real, where each character you meet becomes your friend. Now you don't need to be a novelist to make believe what's waiting round the bend. Why go promenade when you were born to run? If you understand this premise, you will never be alone.
You can conquer every challenge. You can face anything alone. Be a hero of your story.
What if I swore I saw a mermaid swimming in the mist? What if I told you she would be the first girl that I kissed? Out there in the water filled with eagerness and fear, here is what she whispered in my ear. Now something about that kiss will transform her.
Hero of your story.
Beautiful she was in the water, she was way more beautiful out. Now one day, son, I met this fisherman, right?
You gotta help me! If I don't catch a fish, my fabric's gonna stop!
Okay, well the fish is sleeping. You gotta get moving. Try the Alabama stomp. Sorry, man, watch this, Will. Ready? Look at that, ready? Look at that, Will. Where's that? Hey, help me out here, ready? Oh, you're natural. Ready? Watch this way. Ha, ha, ha. Look at that, Will. Ready, son? Just follow me. Watch what happens. Ready? Oh, there it is, son. Look at how easy, just like riding the bike. Oh, son, you give a man the fish, you feed him for a day. You teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. You teach a man the Alabama stomp, you feed his soul. Now come on, everybody. I think we need to help this guy out. Somewhere in the future, there's an adventure waits for me, filled with mystery and people I can love. I know out there on the road, the life will live the story I've been dreaming of. Be the hero every time you get the chance. If the music stops, continue with the dance. On a wing or on a prayer, you'll get there only with your voice. Be attentive, be inventive, be the first one to rejoice. With a story in your heart, you won't need any other choice. You're a hero fighting dragons, winning wars. Be a hero, and the world will soon be
What was that?
Oh, well, it was a miracle, Will.
That doesn't seem plausible.
Will,
Dad, why do you tell so many crazy stories?
well, it's who I am. Tell me, why does the sun shine?
Because of fusion.
Lord, Will, that was a rhetorical question.
Edward?
Quick, where's that book?
You're in trouble now.
Why are the lights still on?
Oh, I was just finishing this chapter on, oh, look at this, look at that. Argument on. Why can't anybody have a normal name like Chuck?
Edward Bloom. It's 9 o'clock on a school night. Now let this boy sleep.
Mom, can you really get fish to jump out of the river by doing the Alabama stomp?
Well, I suppose anything's possible. For example, I heard legend of a brave and handsome young man who happily fixed the leaky sink the very first time his wife asked him without excuses or delay.
Well, now that there's a myth, son. Besides the brave and the handsome part.
Now, stop that. Okay. All right. Now, lights out, both of you. And I mean that.
Well, you heard what your mom said. Good night, son.
Dad,
Son?
did you really meet a witch?
Well, I did. It's just that your mom says that I'm not allowed to tell you that story. She says it'll give you nightmares.
I'm not scared.
Oh, well, neither was I. At first. Now, it's a well-established fact that every small southern town of a certain size have a witch.
Do we have a witch?
No, oh, no. But we got 2 Dairy Queens, so I think we're still ahead. Now, small town witches usually keep to their minor incantations, love spells, and whatnot. But of all the witches in Alabama, there was one who was the most renowned. For she could see the future.
She told you your future?
She showed me out there in the swamp. Oh, it was just us little kids. Well, little did I know she would change my life forever.
Your love, your lives, your death. $1 apiece. Hey, Dawn, can I borrow $1? I mean, I promise I'll pay you back. No, we won't. She knows.
Tell me my future.
You asked for it. Oh, yes. The future is quite clear.
Well, what do you see? Do I get quarterback?
Of course you do, Dawn.
You live an unexceptional life filled with minor triumphs
And major disappointment.
Then you die!
What? That's it?
That's all the spirits see for you.
I want to know how rich I'm gonna be.
$1 poorer than when you started.
Now, as for you,
I want my money back.
don't, she'll hex you.
Give it back.
How about I smash it? How you do your fortunes without your crystal
Please don't
ball?
drop the crystal ball.
I said, give it back.
Or what? You think you can take me, Bloom? Ha!
Don't you want your fortune?
Let me guess. I lead a disappointing life and then I die.
Everyone dies, Edward Bloom, but your death is glorious. Let me show you.
Why would I want to see how I die?
What's your concern? Are you scared of hearing one thing new? When you could learn something secret that can help you through in one good turn, I can show you counterfeit from true. Life begins when you know how it ends. Common fortunes, you're the greatest that around. You're the kind with virtue always finding common ground. You climb each hill in front of you without a suffering sound. Passionate roar, the form in any storm. Let me show you how your days unfold. You and me can play the hand you hold. When you gamble, then you get the gold. Life begins when you know how it ends. Don't believe the fairy tales that say life is a breeze. Every man must face a trial that brings him to his knees. But let me share a magic truth, a proof of all that thrives. The ones who face their fears lead the most interesting lives. Lives! Lives! Woo! Tell me what you want,
I want a big life.
then tell me what you see.
I see a road
Tell me where it goes.
in one direction.
So don't you want to see what's next? What's waiting in the void? You may be disappointed, but you may be overjoyed.
You wanna know what she showed me, Will? The last moments of my life. I'm not gonna tell you a surprise ending. Only you were there. And your mom, too. Only she was just some red-headed girl.
You're gonna find that girl, but it won't be easy. Don't be sad, don't be scared, be alert, be prepared. Take a breath, take it slow, let uncertainty go when you know.
Dad, seriously, you need to get ready. The wedding's in 45 minutes.
Oh, look at that. That's almost 7. 7's good luck. You'll need luck with that baby coming.
What did you say?
Josephine's pregnant.
How do you know?
Well, see, you just showed me right there. You see, back when I was in the circus, I developed a knack for reading faces. I made it good with taming lions. Plus, you didn't drink at the rehearsal dinner.
Hey, look, you can't tell Mom.
Oh, why not?
Because it's too early and statistically it could go wrong, so.
Statistically.
Yes, statistically.
You, an Alabama boy, meets a girl all the way in Baghdad. Now tell me, Will, what are the odds of that? Statistically.
We're both reporters, so it's not that remarkable.
Oh, Lord, Will, I'd hate to see the rainbows in your world. Ooh, probably all in shades of gray.
I don't want to jinx it.
Oh, don't worry, Will.
Remember what I said about today. No stories, no toast.
Oh, come on, Will. When have I ever embarrassed you? Okay, I'm not good with orchestras, but I really thought I could play that violin. I mean, it doesn't even look that hard, really.
Honey, get dressed.
Well, Will was holding me up. Oh, look at you. Come here, give me a kiss.
No. I just did my face. Now go put your clothes on, okay? Nervous?
No. Yes. Look, I know you can't control Dad.
Well, I could just as easily control the weather.
That's the thing, Dad is like the weather. I can predict him sort of, but fundamentally I just don't understand him. He's like this baffling hurricane.
If you're gonna worry about anyone, worry about your poor mother. Abandoning me for a woman on television.
I love Josephine.
Oh, well, I do. We turn the cable news on sometimes just to watch her. Oh, she's so kind, sweet, pretty. You're my little Alabama lamb way up there in New York. All right. You want to practice one more time?
Absolutely. Right. No, forward together. Left together. Back together. Right together. Forward.
Not out loud, Will.
Right.
There you go. Better. That's it.
Oh, Lord, Will, you're doing it all wrong. Let me show you. Ready? Down.
Can't do that. He can dress himself up there, sweetie.
Open your door. You think you're gonna learn? Oh, well, your stick is aboard. Let me show you. Spin. Spin. Whoa.
Thank you all so much for coming here. Josephine and I are unbelievably grateful that all you came here to help celebrate us.
For people who don't know, this is actually where Will proposed to me 1 year ago, right here on the banks of this river. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of this family.
So before we get to dinner,
Okay, yes. Oh, sorry, Will. My name is Edward Bloom, and on behalf of me and my wife, my beautiful, wonderful wife, Sandra, we'd like to welcome y'all to Alabama. Now, Will said that I wasn't allowed to give a toast, but you'll notice there's no glass in my hand.
Technicality, Dad.
Whoa, technicality, he says. Now, Will thinks that I talk too much, but I would love to have a talkative father. My own daddy, he was a farmer. Couldn't get 4 words out of him. But one day, I heard him out in the field blabbering at length. Said he couldn't get a word between me and my mom. But the corn? Now the corn was all ears. Waiter, please. Thank you. Now on the topic of fatherhood, I have decided to become a granddad.
Dad.
Now I'm sworn to secrecy, but I'm told my ambition may be fulfilled sooner than I dared hope.
Okay. Okay, it's time to throw the bouquet. Ladies, follow me.
Come on, Willie, it's good news.
It's too early. 1,000 things could go wrong.
Oh, they won't. Why are you such a pessimist?
I'm a realist, Dad, and sure, it's good news, but it's our news. Why do you have to make everything about you?
I'm sorry, I got carried away.
You always get carried away, and I'm sick of it.
Well, I'm sick of you treating me like a child. What sort of son doesn't let his father give a speech at his own wedding?
The son whose father does this.
Oh, grow up, Will.
I did, and you weren't there. You were never there.
Calm down. I was building a business.
You were running away.
From what? From you?
From reality, Dad. All I got from you was a bunch of stupid stories about how great you were. I'm sorry, Dad, that's not the man I see.
Well, maybe you never bothered looking.
Stop it! Both of you! Before you say something you can't take back.
I'm gone.
So am I.
You're right.
And that boy is bullheaded. I don't know where he gets it from.
Asking about you. What's going on there?
Oh, put your stethoscope away, Doc. I'm fine.
How long has this been going on?
Oh, I don't know. A while. But it's nothing, Doc.
You lost weight.
Oh, I was dancing. Come on, you saw me out there on that floor.
I'm sure you're fine. Just come in Monday and we'll be doubly sure.
Take another look.
I tried.
Just dress off to the right. A little bit of patience will now hold it still. And there, look, the light.
We're having a boy.
If it's bad news, Doc, just tell me.
It's not exactly what we want to see.
The tumor didn't shrink?
No, it's grown. Beyond where we thought it would.
Well, that doesn't mean...
No, it just means I have a ambitious cancer, right, Doc?
Exactly.
Well, we'll keep going though, right? Or try something new?
Well, now, Sandra.
There's a conversation we must have about what's next.
I need to call Will. We should have never kept this from him.
Well, you needn't worry him.
Will doesn't know about any of this?
Oh, he's got his own life up in New York. No sense in bothering him.
What's really happening?
You thought I was making this up.
No.
I'll meet you back here.
Okay.
Will, we're gonna have a son.
I know. I'm gonna be a father. Stranger, I'm feeling stranger than I've ever felt before, and so much more different. Like something old is joined with something new, but still feels true. I'm passing through a ride that every parent does. I'm walking down some shared familiar ground, yet every step I take is not a step it was. And I found I like the sound of stranger. A child I've yet to meet becomes my everything, my song to sing, Father. And suddenly the weight of it is real. What do I feel? I feel connected in a way I've never known. A line from dad to me to newborn son. So from today I'll never make the choice alone. One for all, or all for one. And when he's born, I'll teach him how to use his common sense. He'll listen and he'll learn and he'll excel. I'll teach my son that life is lived in clear and present tense, not only in the stories that we tell. My father told me stories I could never comprehend, and everyone he claimed to be the hero. I try to understand him, but I wonder if I can. Because after almost 30 years, I still don't know the man. I wish I knew the man, but he's a stranger. My father is a stranger I know very well, a puzzling shell. Hopeful, what's on its way will help us both to grow. But I don't know when I'll understand what made him wild. I don't know why he has the urge to fly. I want to face him like a man and not a child. So I try, I really try. And inside my boy is sure to see brighter days for dad and me. We can do things better than before. Sorry. For that strangers we will be no more. Mom? I was just about to call you. What? What happened? Oh, okay. We'll be on our way.
I wanted to tell you right away, but your father didn't want anyone to know he was sick. How dare anyone think Edward Bloom is mortal?
What does Dr. Bennett say?
Well, he says comforting things, but we all know where this is headed.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I should have been here. What can I do to help?
Well, I'm just glad you know. Family shouldn't have secrets.
Mom, have you and Dad talked about money?
We have plenty of money.
Is the house paid off?
Years ago. The day we sent the last check, we had champagne. Your father opened it with a sword. There was glass in the carpet for weeks. That was a lot. Clean up.
You wouldn't mind if I look for the mortgage, the insurance? I'm worried about you, Mom. We got to keep a roof over your head.
I'm not worried about the house. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine, Mom. You don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine.
I'm fine. You sound just like your father. You two are the most stubborn men on this earth, and it's my curse that I love you both. Come on. There are two men in my life, him and you. There are two men who'll be speaking when I'm through. There are few men like your dad, not easy to define. I know he isn't perfect, but he's mine. There are few men in my life, him and you. And I never want to choose between the two. He distorts and he invents. Some stories don't make sense. But why should that confuse you? Why not let the man amuse you?
Now, I was always a good swimmer. Some people said I was born for the water. Plus, I had a heck of a teacher.
Tells a harmless tale that always drives you mad. But aren't you telling stories too? Your point of view, just different from your dad.
Now, it was clear she was under some kind of curse, because she couldn't speak at all.
There are two men in my life, him and you. And the stories I believe in all come true. He can give you what you need, but you should take the lead. There is magic in the man. Please find it while you can.
Break the spell was with a kiss.
Dad.
Now, I'm fine, I'm fine. Don't need to baby me.
Sorry.
People needn't worry so much. This isn't how I go.
Right, the witch.
The witch?
He met this woman in the swamp that told him how he died.
She showed me, actually.
So how does this happen?
Oh, surprise ending. Well, I don't want to spoil it for you. Oh, now you. Forget the life you know, because having a child changes everything. I mean, there's the diapers, the burping, the midnight feedings.
Did he do any of that?
No,
No, he
nope.
didn't. No.
But I hear it's horrible, just awful.
Right, all right. Well, I better get dinner started.
Oh,
I can help.
No, you two should stay here and talk.
Oh, well, hey, no. Why don't you come sit next to me? Will, grab her chair.
So, Dad, I could get the pump started if you wanted to go swim.
Oh, don't put yourself out.
It's fine.
You know where the chemicals are?
Yeah, I used to do it all the time when you were gone, remember?
Well, I was a traveling salesman, Will. I couldn't exactly stay at home.
I wasn't trying to pick a fight.
Oh, here. You can feel him kick.
Whoa, he's strong. When's he coming?
It's only 2 weeks. So,
5 months.
5 months. Oh, well, you'll tell him about me. Only the good stuff.
of course.
Yeah, Dad. I really want to know more about the real stories, events, you, while I'm here.
You mean while I'm here?
So I want to know the full history. I mean, I know you grew up in Alabama, but was it here in Montgomery?
Oh, not too far away. A small little town called Ashton. Our town was so small, our phone book was the yellow page. Our town was so small, our zip code was a fraction. Well, our town was so small, we only had 3 jokes. But let me tell you, the best part about growing up in a small town like Ashton, a boy with ambition can be a pretty big deal.
Hear the tower open to the bay. Always knows exactly what to say. Football hero too. Look what he can do. Action favorites on in every way. He's the man I treasure. He's the man I'll wed. No, he doesn't know it yet. He'll be with me until we're dead. Daddy Hill no more will be my name. And I'm handsome Edward Bloom to blame. Edward, Edward, go Edward, Edward Bloom, our favorite son. Edward Bloom, do you love me like I love you?
Oh, well, of course not.
You don't?
Jenny, you're the smartest, prettiest girl in Ashton. How can I love you like you love me when you're an angel and I'm just a boy in love?
Oh, nothing will ever come between us. Wait, what?
Giant.
Now, calm down, calm down.
Listen here. There's a giant living in them hills. Look at him. He's 10 feet tall with crazy eyes of fire.
Fire? But he might eat my cat.
If you ain't gonna stop him there, we will.
I won't have any mob violence in this town. Not without a permit.
I got your permit right here. We need to smash that giant before she smashes us. Yeah! All right, we need torches and pitchforks.
Oh, wait. Has anybody tried talking to this giant? I'll do it. I'll talk to him. See if I can get him to move on.
Edward,
Oh, Lord, Don Price.
you want to sweet talk a giant, Bloom? Go ahead. It's your funeral.
Well, you see, that's the thing, Don. The witch showed me how I died. And it ain't like this. Bye, Jenny.
Ugh! Ew!
Hello? My name is Edward Blue. I came here to talk to you.
Go away.
No, I will not. Not until you come out here and face me like a man.
I said go away.
Fine. I'm coming in. Oh, exactly what I thought. Only giant you are is a giant coward.
I will smash your bones and eat you for dinner.
Oh, well, you'd still be hungry. I'm more of an appetizer size myself, really. Edward Bloom.
Get out of my cave.
No! I came up here to talk to you.
I don't want to talk. I just want to be alone.
Well, you are alone. So, you're only pretending it's what you want. Oh, under those death threats, I see a guy who might need a friend.
You don't know me.
Well, sure I do. Look, up until now, I've been the biggest thing in action. But you showing up here is a reminder. There's something bigger out there.
So go!
Well, come with me. Look, this town is too small for you, and it's too small for a man of my ambition. Now, come here. Whoa! When was the last time you left this cave?
I'm agoraphobic.
I don't know what that means.
You're not very bright, are you?
Well, how smart are you?
Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance.
Whoa! That's deep, wow.
There's nothing for me out there. I don't fit in. I've never even been in a car.
We got those big legs. Let's get walking.
I can't fit in a house.
We'll sleep under the sky.
I'll never find a girl.
Giant, this is the South. We like everyone big and beautiful.
But
You can pine your life away. Oh, wishing things were better. Waiting here on Judgment Day while knitting you a sweater. But I believe that kind of life won't set your spirit free. So my friend, one small suggestion, where you ought to be. You can take a journey through this country's flesh and blood. On the rat-paced countryside and Mississippi mud. Hit the street with 2 big feet to bear your heavy load. And live life out there on the road. Anything we wanna be and anything we say. Come tomorrow, we'll be free of who we are today. The action and adventure when we changed our fixed mode. Finding out there on the road. Wouldn't you rather be like royalty, respected like a king, where it's all civilized? You'd be surprised. The song you'll hear them sing, people will greet you there. Some want to share enthusiastic news. Well, all you need is a guarantee with a 1 big pair of shoes. 1 big pair of shoes. Say, what's your name, Giant?
It's Carl.
For Carl, the world is huge.
197 million square miles, approximately.
Whoa, you're good with numbers.
Only big ones.
Naturally. Now let's get out of this cave. Don't you want to step outside, look around, see what's waiting there. We're born to wake each one someplace we've never been. Checking out the locals as they watch us chicken in. Every new encounter in a new zip code, we'll find it out there. Right there. Wait, he's not a monster, he's a thinker, he's a whiz. This boy isn't half so bad as you all think he is. Carl, tell him a joke.
What do you get when you cross a hippo, an elephant, and a rhino? Hell if I know!
I've been so inspired, I've decided we're a pair. We're heading out there on the road. Yes!
Now?
Oh, Jenny, I love action more than the rest. If I don't go out and see the world, how will I know what's best?
Edward Bloom, don't tell me that you're not so good.
Jenny, I saw me, but good, I never could. I'll be back someday.
And I'll be waiting till you're done. Till then, be happy all the road.
Let's show my travels out.
Oh, yeah!
First son of Ayrton, take this key to the city, and know our doors are always open to you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I swear on my life I'll come back. I promise. Suddenly I'm the king who holds the key, and everybody secretly is dying to be more and more like who?
Right, you?
I can see America, dependable and true. Open sky and passing by, congratulating you. Find the open highway, hit the mother lode. Go crazy out there on the, out there on the.
What is that?
It's the key to the city. From when he was a teenager, oh, he left Ashton in search of adventure.
Oh, God. He got to you, didn't he? He seduced you.
Do you know how your mother and father met?
They met in college. Wait, what story did he tell you?
This was romantic.
They're all romantic. My father's a romantic. Was the giant in it?
Yes, Carl.
Right. So Carl the giant was supposedly my dad's best friend, but I never met him, and there's no photos that prove that he actually existed, so... Look, I'm scared that my father's gonna pass on and I won't know what's true.
But does it really matter if the stories are true? Your father is telling you these stories for a reason. If you understand the stories, you'll understand the man. How many stories were there?
I never counted.
Well, you should. You should make a list.
Okay, let's do it. So chronologically, it starts with the witch, who teaches him what? Not to fear death? And then he stumbles across the mermaid.
Oh, she teaches him about love and how love transforms a person.
I thought she taught him how to swim.
You never listen.
Okay, so next, my father leaves for Ashton with Carl the Giant, of course, and they go on a series of wacky misadventures which roughly approximate the labors of Hercules.
Oh, what about the tornado?
Really? Find the tornado. Look, the tornado story is not important.
It's incredibly important. Your father was headed for the big city, and then fate pushes him towards love.
Right. I'm sure you've got a lot of hormones going through your body right now with the baby and... Okay, sorry. My father finds fate at Callaway Circus.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, any of these acts could be a part of the Callaway Circus. Except you! If I was looking for a miscellaneous object dropper, you'd be at the top of my list. But I'm not! Next up, number 73, the Alabama Lamb. Sandra Templeton. Oh.
Oh my God, he knows my name!
Does your daddy know you're here?
He knows I'm with my best friend.
Now tell me, your daddy, is he still a small town sheriff with unmedicated rage issues?
That's Dad. Oh, isn't that so funny? Because I'm just talking about Dad. He's so crazy. I guess.
Well, best you get along and not speak a word of this folly.
Wait, Mr. Calloway, I'm supposed to be here. I know it.
And I know I don't want to be hanging on your daddy's wall like this. Next up, number 74, Zaximus is sensational.
Haven't you ever had a hope? A dream? A wish? Please, Mr. Calloway, let us try.
Fun! Let's hear it.
Jim, Jam, I'm a little lamb from Alabama. Slim, Lamb, I'm a little lamb from Alabama. Waiting to be fed, hoping to be led by a little
Time stops when suddenly you see her. Time stops, and what you thought you knew changes, and life beyond this moment is better, bigger. Time stops, but still your heart is beating. Time stops, though you don't take a breath. She's there, and all you've ever wanted is nearer, clearer. I used to think the world was small. Now I don't think that way at all. Time stops when dreams come true before you. Time stops when fantasy is real. I know this moment was expected, but this good, who could?
That boy is staring and I feel a chill. I don't know why. That boy is staring and the world is still not tumbling by. There's no one talking, but I can hear 1,000 voices. What's going on inside me? That boy is staring. Is it me he sees? I can't be sure if he is staring. Should I try to please or make him demure? My hand is trembling, but in this moment nothing scares me. What's going on?
I used to see what lies ahead.
Thought my life might be up.
Now I just see you skirting instead.
I'm bound for something more,
And troubles are abandoned. Time stops the minute she arrives. I've seen the future in this instant, subversive, sublime. I'd live forever in this moment if I could stop time.
staring and I feel a chill. I don't know why.
I'll tell you, ladies, that was terrific. But no one wants to see that in a circus. Teach those steps to an elephant, and then you'd have something, okay? People want to see something bigger than life, beyond their imagination. People want you. Woo!
It's just not practical.
It's romantic.
Amos Calloway, what's your name, Giant? You got a name? Doesn't matter. More exotic if you don't.
It's Carl.
Carl, that works. Say, Carl, have you ever considered a career in the world of entertainment? More importantly, have you ever heard of this term, what do you call it? Unconscionable contract?
It's an agreement in which one party grossly misrepresents facts in order to take advantage of the other party's perceived ignorance.
Well, that's a thorough definition.
I want 30% off the top and all the food I can eat.
10%.
20. and I won't do nudity.
Whoa! Oh, oh. No one's asking. Whoa. Deal.
Edward, what's wrong?
Carl, I just met the girl of my dreams. I'm gonna marry, but then I lost her.
Oh, heartbreaking. Most men gotta get married before they lose their wives. But don't you worry none. I'm gonna make your friend here a star.
Oh, well, that's great. At least one of us should be happy.
Gee, kid, this girl, real pretty. Purple dress. Red hair.
Oh, who is she? Where does she live, please?
Oh, don't even try, kid. I know her daddy. She is patio lead.
But you don't even know me.
Let me guess. You were the hero of Hickville. A big fish in a small pond. This here is the ocean, and you're drowning in it. Take my advice and go back to Puddleville. You'll be happy there.
Well, look, I may not have much, but I have more determination than any other man you're gonna meet. I'm gonna find that girl, and then I'm gonna marry her, then I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with her.
Go write your Hollykin romance somewhere else. I got a circus to run.
Well, if you tell me who she is, I'll work night and day. You won't even have to pay me.
Okay. Once a month if you work, if you slave, if you cry for me, then I'll give you. Once a month if you clean, if you haul, if you die for me, then the clue may be true. Once a month it could be what she thinks, what she loves, what she lives, what she drinks, what she hopes. And all you have to do is hold her up. Closer to her, I'll get you closer to her. You only need to be my devotee because I'll tell you where she was born, or is your place of rent torn, and you'll be closer than you ever was. First clue, she likes dancing.
Dancing?
Back to work.
I'm not afraid to stoop to scooping poop because
You'll learn what perfume she wears or what she says in her prayers.
and be much closer than I ever was. Mr. Calloway, it's time
Or what?
for the clue about the girl I'm gonna marry.
If you had a clue, you wouldn't get married at all.
Days to weeks, into months, into years, after clue, after clue, after clue.
She likes blue.
Seasons go by in the blink of an eye, but the dreams seem to come true.
Barbecue.
Year after year, with the hope I would hear something kind, something fresh, something new. Mr. Calloway, it's been 3 years.
Kid, there's other fish in the sea.
But I'm already hooked. Why do you insist on keeping her name a secret?
Secrets are the backbone of society. Everybody ought to have a few. I believe in secrets, and I'll keep mine for a while. They keep me a success. They make you work for less. But I'm a man of my word. Your girl, she's going to college.
Closer to her, one takes me closer to her. But I've been working hard and time is flying by. I've paid his price, I should go. So there's one thing I don't know. Mr. Calloway. Mr. Calloway. Mr. Calloway. Mr. Calloway.
Oh, it's hard to explain.
You're a werewolf?
Oh, or maybe not so hard to explain.
Mr. Calloway, is this your big secret? Oh, you don't need to be ashamed of being a werewolf.
Really?
No, just be yourself and be happy.
Oh, gee, kid, I like you. How about a bonus clue? Daffodils.
Daffodils?
Her favorite flower. Real pretty. Those yellow ones.
Mr. Calloway, let me go for those flowers. Tell me who she is.
Her name is Sandra Templeton. She goes to Auburn University.
Thank you, Mr. Calloway, thank you. Carl, how far away is Auburn University?
763 miles.
And I'm gonna need some help.
Fellas, bring it out!
Father's high school girlfriend, the prettiest girl in Ashton. What is that?
It's a mortgage for a house in Ashton. Your father co-signed a loan with Jenny Hill.
Why would my father have another house with another woman?
Oh, Sandra! Sandra Temple! Oh, Lord. Sorry. Oh, Sandra Temple! Oh, my. Sorry. Why are there so many redheads in this school? Oh, Auburn! I get it. Sandra Templeton, where are you?
Yes?
Oh, well, you don't know me, but my name is Edward Bloom, and I'm in love with you. No, not you. What? I've spent the last 3 years searching to find out who you are, but it's all here to finally see you and to finally get to talk to you.
Look, I'm sorry, but
Oh, you don't need to apologize at all. Trust me. I mean, I'm probably the luckiest guy you're gonna find today. I was intended to a traveling circus, elephants and all. Yeah, I was shot out of a cannon, made up and lost the ball. I met werewolves, giants, dancing bears. If you don't think it's true, then how on earth can I explain the road that led me here to you?
Wait, are you the guy I met that one
Look,
time?
I saw you all the time, and all the world stood still. And I promised I'll prove my worth. I'll roam the earth until you believe me. We can't be at last forever one. Don't be afraid. Be my crusade.
You're too late. I'm engaged to be married.
Tell me what I gotta go and do to make you change your mind. Anything I have to promise to, I gladly get behind. I'm the man who you should marry. You're intended through and through. Otherwise, I never walk the road that led me here to you.
You're the boy from the circus.
I am.
I wasn't sure you were real. I imagine things a lot.
Well, then imagine us together, Mr. and Mrs. Edward Bloom.
Wait, Edward Bloom.
Yes.
From Ashton.
How'd you know?
The boy I'm engaged to, he's from Ashton. Don Price.
Don Price. They let him into college?
He's studying political science.
Oh, well, he felt gravity if it were a subject.
I help him where I can.
Oh, what? Bandages snuggles where he drags them on the ground.
That's a terrible thing to say.
Well, that's a terrible price to pay. Don't marry that cretin.
Don.
A moron.
No, Don.
Oh! Hey, Don.
Edward Bloom. What the heck are you doing here?
Promise me you won't hurt him.
I promise.
She's my girl! Mine! See? Look!
Don't
Take your
stop.
hand off of her.
Or what? You're not so big without your giant to back you up.
But I'll always be the bigger man.
Don't stop! This was a mistake! I will never marry you!
Wait, you actually love this guy?
He's a complete stranger, yet I prefer him to you.
Which lover?
All right.
Once a month, a scrap of news. It felt like you were there. Once a month, I heard your voice. I held you solitaire. Amos said that you loved music, said that you were college bound. But one thing more than all the rest filled the heart inside my chest. He told me you loved daffodils, and countless as the stars that shine, they stretched in never-ending line, till all I saw was daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, all fluttering and dancing in the breeze. And like that moment right between us sleep and waking, I thought I saw 10,000 strong in one quick glance. But when I saw your face, I knew beyond mistaking, a million flowers couldn't stand a chance. So I'll pretend the daffodils are just an introduction to the blossoming of me and you. Beside the lake, beneath the trees, beyond mistake, please marry me. Please marry me.
You hardly know me.
But I have the rest of my life to find out. These, and these, and these, and these, and these. These are for you, only for you. Let's build a world of daffodils that never fades and never dies. I see the answer in your eyes. You'll be the bride, I'll be the groom. A daffodil in every room. And I will shower you with flowers, for my name isn't Edward.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back to the stage your favorite cast members, the Telegrammers.
Why would my father have another house with another woman? What's the deal with Jenny Hill?
Maybe she's a friend.
Maybe she's more than that. My father was a traveling salesman. He could have easily had a second life, a second family.
Stop. That's not real.
What is real with my father? All we got was a bunch of stories, and what if it's just a smokescreen to hide the truth?
Okay? Okay, I know you want to find answers. But think about the time you have left. You're here to make peace, Will. Let's start a war.
War? Did my father tell you about the war? 'Cause that's when I knew it was all made up.
All right, Scouts, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, God, okay. Well, I don't like to talk too much about the war. Okay, well, truth is, I was just a common soldier, just like all the Alabama boys. Except one night, I intercepted an enemy message. At the big USO show, the enemy was planning to kill General Patterson. Oh, give him marshmallows, kid.
How?
With a poison blow dart shot by a deadly assassin. Only I could save him. Now, listen to this, kids. A man does what he must, but a hero does what no other man can.
There's a boy who knows the way I feel.
knew who my opponent was. Red Fang, the poison assassin. Come on.
But are the colors of the only men I love. Red, white, and
Logically, that doesn't make sense.
Luckily, years earlier I was bitten by the Chupacabra snake of Tanzania. I was immune to Red Fang's poison.
What's your name?
Oh, don't matter, sir. I'm just a common soul, just like all these men. And I believe we deserve a show. Ladies, what do you say? I'm just a proud American. I won't presume I'm better than. Scouts!
When did it all happen?
When did this all happen? Oh, during the war, son.
Which war?
Oh, don't they teach you anything in school?
That doesn't. They do teach us.
What would I do without you?
Mom, are there really witches?
What? Did your father have another run-in with Miss Johnson at the library? Oh, no. That woman is terrifying. And honestly, your father doesn't really know how to whisper.
Oh, hey. I do know how to whisper. Oh, look at you. How do you look so beautiful all the time? Oh, come here.
Wow. Oh. Daffodils. Well, now, I know you did something wrong.
Bob Ray quit, so they give me this route, all the way to Dallas.
Well, that's an awful lot of driving.
It's a heck of a chance to expand our region.
Well, I don't care how far you go, Edward Bloom, just as long as you make it back. All right. No.
Oh, come here, give me a kiss.
No.
Come on, please.
There's a young child in there. No, not right now. No.
Well, you heard what you're... So, son, you got in the soccer game?
It's not soccer season anymore.
Of course not. Well, son, you know you're gonna have to look after your mom while I'm away, because you're the man of the house while I'm on the road.
The road to where?
Everywhere. How do I explain it? It's not about the destination. The road is something in you. It's a need. You don't drive it, it drives you. You understand? Oh. Well, I've never been a man who lived an office life. I've never been a man behind a desk. Come on, Will. I've always been a man who said that staying still is playing dead. The kind who's looking forward to the challenges ahead. People say that's irresponsible. People tell me stay at home. But I'm not made for things like mowing lawns or apron strings. I'm my best when not at rest. So I fight the dragons and I storm the castles, and I win a battle or two. Then comes the day it's time, I'm packing up, and I am bringing all my stories home to you. All I can see is miles ahead with miles to go. All I can see is sky. Stop for a coffee, make a friend, and pray the day will never end. 'Cause there's one more adventure waiting round another bend, where I fight the dragons and I storm the castles, and I win a battle or two. But then a feeling comes like 50,000 drums, I'm banging all my stories home to you. And I wonder as I wander on the road from door to door, exactly what you think of where I've been. Do you know I joined the circus, met a mermaid, fought a war? Do you know I think of you through thick and thin? Because even though I'm making deals and bringing people joy, you, my road, I pray you'll come to me one day and say, fight the dragons and storm the castles to win what needs to be won. And when I'm old and tired, you'll do the job required. You'll be there telling stories to your son. Then we'll fight the dragons and we'll storm the castles, and I do the best that I can. But everybody knows that's how the story goes. Turn each boy into their man. So I'll fight the dragons till you can.
I'm feeling stranger than I've ever felt before, and so much more difference, like something old is joined with something new. What should I do?
The story of the great frontier in one man determined to make his mark on it. A hero, a champion, a brave pioneer.
Western. You love a Western.
Dad? Can we talk?
I believe we have permission.
Do the pills help?
Well, not really. Floating a bit. Can't tell what's real or not.
I know that feeling. Do you know much about icebergs, Dad?
Oh, they were Texas for drinking water. Oh, I didn't count on an elephant being frozen in... Oh, man.
Dad, I'm trying to make a metaphor here.
Oh, you shouldn't have started on to answer questions. You should have started with the thing about icebergs.
The thing about icebergs is that you only see 10% of them. The other 90% is under the water, hidden. And that's how I feel about you.
What? You're shooting down to my nose, my chin?
I don't know who you are because you've never told me a single fact.
I talk about myself all the time. I tell stories.
You tell stories, Dad. You tell these elementary lies, and I'm grown up now. I'm starting to feel like you're trying to conceal something.
Oh, well, you got me. My secret identity. Superman.
Let's talk about Ashton, Dad.
Ashton? I grew up there, you know that.
So why didn't we go there? We don't live too far from here.
Nothing to see there.
Dad, I'm about to have a son of my own here. It would kill me if he didn't know a single thing about you.
It would kill you. You know what, Will? Tell me. What exactly are you accusing me of?
Just trying to make sense of things.
Well,
here.
make sense of them as you will, but I think we're done.
Dad.
Get out!
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. He's the one that...
Calm down. Calm down, Will.
I know you're trying to protect me, but you can't.
What happened?
He attacked me. Came after me like I'm some sort of villain.
Well, I'm sorry, didn't mean to, all right? Let's get you back to bed.
He's got it wrong. I'm not the bad guy. What are you people doing in my room? Get out of my room! Okay, Will, you want to do this? We can do this!
You see this man, this tired man. He's a lying scoundrel to the core.
Oh, really? Okay. You see this boy? Ungrateful boy.
knocking on some long-forgotten door.
Now I know, something that he's hiding, something that his pride will now reveal.
He wastes his time accusing me. What exactly does this fellow feel?
There's gonna be some justice tonight. There's gonna be some justice tonight. There's gonna be, I guarantee, a wrong and a right. There's gonna be some justice tonight. Yeah! Come on, boys! Justice tonight. You see this folder in my hand, you know exactly what it is.
Do I?
You'll be the first to tell us.
Tell all you want, but you will never understand.
So what comes next? Abide the law. There'll be a trial, a trial, a trial.
Life is a trial.
Now you claim.
Son! You can't go back to what you were. Your life won't rerun. And you can't undo the things that you'd prefer be undone. You can never change the past, though it may haunt every breath. You can drown but be reborn if you're not frightened of death. You're so sure that I'm a rotten father, absent and lame, never interested in staying home or homecoming games. Maybe you're the one imperfect son who overreacts. Better check with all your sources before twisting the facts.
So by no means did you visit Ashton
back in my youth.
Would you please explain precisely why you're hiding the truth?
I'm not hiding the truth.
Your Honor, I would like to submit one more major piece of evidence.
And then you'll acquit.
Would you kindly tell the jury what you hold in the air?
It says right here that it's a deed
For
to
what?
a house.
Tell me where.
Really, son, I don't know what you think you're trying to prove.
Where's the house?
It says in Ashton.
And that's somewhere that you hadn't been to since your boyhood. Now that these bells head out, there was someone living in this house.
Now what's this about?
You insist you've never been there.
Well, that might be the case.
Now you're lying.
That's enough!
You're lying right to my face. Who is Jenny Hill?
Oh, come on, Doc. How long have you and me been friends?
Take him away! Get out of here!
I didn't do anything wrong!
Now there's gonna be some justice tonight. There's gonna be some justice tonight. There's gonna be, I guarantee, a wrong and a right. There's gonna be some justice. There's gonna be some justice. There's gonna be some justice. Some justice. Some justice. Some justice.
He attacked me! He came after me like I'm some sort of villain!
You're okay, let's calm down. Just tell me what happened.
I just did! I did, didn't I? It's all gotten kind of blurry.
Alright. It was just a nightmare. Okay? You're right here with me.
The roof should hold up. These shingles still got about 5 years in them. Honey, what'd I say?
I see a lifetime in this will teach you, help me play my part. I don't need to hold my heart.
Excuse me. Hello.
I wasn't expecting you.
Are you Jenny Hill?
I am. Your Will? Eddie's son? You look so much like him.
How do you know my father?
From high school. Before that, even.
Were you and my father having an affair?
Wow. You just said it.
Look, my father flirts. He always has. I assume that on some level he cheated on my mother, but I never had any proof. That's your signature. You co-signed a loan to this house with my father.
Can I ask you a question? Why did you come here today? If you found this, why didn't you just ask Eddie?
Because he's dying.
I don't know how much you want to know about any of this. You have one image of your father, and it would be wrong for me to go and change it.
Please. My father tells stories that aren't true, and I'm sure that he's done things that he hasn't told us about. Just trying to reconcile the two. You said you went to high school with my father. Was that here in Ashton?
It wasn't Ashton, but Ashton wasn't here. You do know what happened to that town, right?
No.
Well, honey, that's the only reason your father came back. The state was building a new reservoir. The whole valley was going to be flooded. In just a few hours, the town of Ashton would be 30 feet underwater. Edward Bloom came back to take one last look at the town he left so long ago.
What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want?
Nothing to change.
When do we want it?
Forever.
As long as we're here, the state won't dare drown this town. Yeah!
Edward Bloom?
It is.
So we knew you'd come back. When you left, you said, quote, "I'll never forget Ashton. I'll come back. I promise."
Edward Bloom.
Oh, God. Don Price.
No, that's Mayor John Price.
Well, congratulations. Look, I came because I read in the paper that they're flooding the valley.
So what's your plan, Edward?
Wait. You think I'm here to save you?
You're persuasive. You can talk to them, get them to stop building the dam.
Dam's already built. The river's already rising.
The state's not gonna let us all drown.
Does anybody even know you're here?
Yeah? Maybe?
Oh, wait. Nobody knows we're here? Edward, you gotta help us. You're the only one who can save the town.
Not this time. Edward's not a savior. Edward's not a saint. How can he be good for us? He's not the thing he says he is. We can change our fate, you bet we can. We don't need this interloping man.
He's right.
I am not! What?
Well, you gotta let go of the past. Yeah, I suggest that you start over.
How?
Start over.
How?
Instead of drown, we move the town and start over.
Wow.
You can sweat, you can fret till you're all soaking wet, 'cause good God, there's a flood on the way. But if we start over, tomorrow begins today. Now, what's so great about these buildings? Nothing. These roads full of potholes, but that's not what makes a town. A town is made of people and dreams and memories. Oh, you got those? You don't need to stay here to stay together.
But where are we moving to? We gotta get the land first.
Couldn't afford to build a new town anyways.
Oh, what if I got you the land and the money?
Well, you know where to find us. When we met, I lived a kind of secretive life. I was a mysterious man. After meeting you, I met myself and my wife. All because you told me I can. You're upset, you're in need. I got land and a deed. You can have every weed, every stone. You're the only man who I would ever give a thing to. The truest friend that I've ever known. Woo!
Thank you, Amos, thank you.
Edward, when I met you, I was living in a cave. You convinced me to start over. Start over. We'd offset construction costs by floating a 30-year fixed-rate bond tied to the Nikkei index. I know a guy. In a rush, you'll be flush, I'll get cash, but hush, hush, I won't do this for just any Joe. You can start over, and Edward, I'll give you the dough.
Thank you, Carl, thank you. I got you the land just over the hill and money to build a new town.
Money to build a new town.
Money to build a new town.
Start over, start over. Instead of drown, we move the town and start over. You can sweat, you can fret, till you're all soaking wet, so you better believe what we say. If we start over, tomorrow begins today. Tomorrow begins today. Tomorrow begins.
If that's true, that's the greatest thing my father's ever done. Why would he want us to know?
Because the story doesn't end there.
You saved us again, Edward.
Oh, well, it was all Don's idea.
Water's rising. It's time to go.
Oh, excuse me, man, we gotta get going there. It started flooding the valley.
You're too late.
Well, no, we still got about an hour left, but we gotta get moving, come on.
Years too late.
Jenny Hill, what are you doing? I mean, someone told me you got married, moved away.
My husband left me too. You could never compete with a fantasy. A girl only gets one true love, and that was you.
Jenny, I'm sorry.
Just forgetting it like you did before. Leave me here to drown, Edward Bloom.
No, I won't.
You did! I've been drowning since the moment you left.
I'm not here to argue or confess. Only here for damsels in distress. Leave this mess, please. And then start over. Start over. Say bye to the old fantasy and start over. When there's pain, don't complain. Just hold on to the rain and you'll wonder what caused all the fuss. But if we start over, tomorrow begins for us. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh. Is this really my house?
All you have to do is sign here.
Thank you.
Edward Bloom. I told you I'd come back. I'm a man of my word. I'm in love with her. From the moment I met her till the moment I die, she's the only one.
Lucky girl.
Jenny, I'm sorry. I really am.
Never came back. And I guess he never said a word about saving Ashton. Greatest thing he ever did, and not a story to go along with it.
He could have left you out of the story.
No, he could never risk you coming here, finding out. It had to go untold.
It was just a kiss.
You don't understand him, do you?
I want to.
Honey, you're the key to all of this. The way Eddie smiled when he talked about you. Well, you were just a boy, but you were so smart. He was so proud of you. You knew that, didn't you? And he wanted you to be proud of him, too.
Hello? What? When? Okay. Okay.
Is it Eddie?
I don't know. What happened?
Father stopped breathing. He called an ambulance.
Is he gonna be back to the way he was when... I'm so sorry, Mom. I should have been here.
There's nothing you could have done.
What does Dr. Bennett say?
We'll know better in the morning. Some tests. I'm supposed to go downstairs, fill out paperwork.
I'll go with you.
No, one of us should stay here.
I'll go with you.
Dr. Bennett.
Will.
How long have you known my father?
Are you? I had a couple years of that.
How would you describe him?
5'9", 160. Regulated hypertension.
Can he hear us?
Hard to say what anybody hears. Harder still to know if they're listening.
I know about Ashton, Dad. I know what you did. You saved the town and you broke a girl's heart. I know why you wouldn't want Mom to know, but what you did, it was heroic. I made a list of your stories. 32 basic tales with a lot of variation. There's a lot of jokes. Awful jokes mostly, but you take the rest, and it's like a myth. An epic tale about a farmer's son who wanted to see the world. You never did, though. I did. And I think that's because of you. All this time I thought you were trying to impress me, but you were really trying to inspire me. Dad, do you need me to get a nurse? What do you need?
The river.
The river.
Tell me how I go.
You mean the witch? You never showed me the rest of the story.
Will, please.
I can't do this, Dad.
You have to.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me how it starts.
Like this.
Like this. Okay. First things first. We're in this prison cell. Have to find a way to break out. Find another place to stake out. Look around. Sure we aren't seen. Slowly check the door before we're spotted. Were we spotted? I know you've been a secret double agent, so we can turn this page into another kind of tale. Come on, let's go. The door is just our first opponent, so step out of this state of shock. We only need to pick this lock.
No need.
There we go. What's next is all anyone needs to begin. What's next has been a friend to you. What's next to do? One word and then suddenly one more again. Just like a pen writing a perfect tale. Out the door and pray the coast is clear. Noses to the ground before we're spotted.
We were spotted.
And now we face the ultimate decision. Relinquish our control, or we surrender up the fight, or else we say hello to the collision. Let's do our job and do it well.
Or better yet, let's run like hell.
Will, what are you doing?
Oh, Doc, I figured I was wrong with me. I've been out of the water too long.
Yeah, right.
What's next is all anyone needs to begin. What's next has been a friend to you. What's next to do? One word and then suddenly one more again. Just like a pen writing a perfect tale. Come on.
Hey, my old Chevy!
Edward Bloom, how did you swim through danger in the world? What was in the heart that beats inside you? Were you simply wetter than the ordinary average man? Or was it just your fins and scales to guide you? To what's next?
We start the car.
What's next?
We hit the road.
What's next?
We find the river.
What's next? What's next?
I don't know.
It's okay.
I don't know.
It's
I
okay.
don't remember this part.
But who do we see at the river to meet you? Everyone there at the river to meet you. Everyone you ever knew, ever spoke of, waiting for you to arrive. Now do you see Call by the tree in the distance? Amos arrives with his usual flair. Jackie and Dawn gather round, cheering on, yes. Even the witch is there. She is there. With what's next is all anyone needs to decide. What's next is when our friends do what's next. Only one dad, only inspiring one son. Edward, you're done writing a perfect tale, writing a perfect tale. It was a perfect
Well, I can't say I'm surprised. I thank you all for coming. A man is as rich as his friends. I am a tycoon. But someone's missing. I've seen this all before. When I was just a child, I met a witch and took a vow and showed me how it ended. We stood here by the shore. The air was sweet and mild, with disbelief implausibly suspended. In my child's imagination, I remember you, though I didn't know if we were foes or friends. But now you're standing here, I see the vision coming clear. I know exactly how this ends. It ends with you. It ends with me. It ends the way our story's ending is supposed to be. A bit insane, a touch of pain, a deathly toll, yet uncontrolled. It ends with faith. It ends with love. It ends with water and the river and the sun above. A part epic tale, a part fire sail, but all sincere and standing here. I know I wasn't perfect. I know my life was small. I know that I pretended that I knew it all. But when they tell my story, and I hope somebody does, remember me as something bigger than I was. It ends with sons. It ends with wives. It ends with knowing where the pavement bends, we find our lives. So let it come and let me go. Show me the waves and let them flow. It all ends well. This much I know.
That's it. That's how you go. Hi. What's your name?
I'm Carl.
Nice to meet you.
caught the biggest fish in the whole world. It was as big as a car.
Now, son, let's stick to the facts. It was at least as big as a truck. Come on.
Yeah, a truck, and we're gonna catch it.
Well, I can't wait.
I want to see this fish.
Well, if you get hungry, there's barbecue.
Now, son, your granddad helped me catch my first fish. It was at least 10 times bigger than his little suckers. Now, how we did it, it's a Bloom family secret, only passed down from father to son. Be the hero of your story if you can. Be the champion in the fight, not just the man. On a wing or on a prayer, you can get there with your voice, with a story in your heart. You won't need any other choice. Hero fighting dragons, winning wars. Be the hero, and the world